Hello, my dear students. Today I am going to explain you about brilliant timetable for the O-level examination 2021. This timetable is starting from 1st of December and the timetable is ending on May 15 May 2022. Until that, you have 153 days to study the lessons. 153 days to study the lessons, and from December to May, you have 12 intervals. 12 intervals during this time period, and you have 153 days to study. In this 153 days, you have to divide this number of days from the number of subjects. That means 9. Then you can take, there are 17 days for one subject. There are 17 days for one subject. So you can take 10 leaflets, 10 papers, and you have to allocate one paper for one lesson. One paper for one lesson. Consider about the paper for the science. This is the paper for the science. You have to put the topic here as science, and then you have to write down the numbers from 1 to 17. Numbers from 1 to 17. That means these are the days you have to study the science. Likewise, you should write down like this for the other subjects also. Then you have to divide all the lessons in science from the number of days. That means we have 35 lessons to study for the O-level exam from grade 10 and grade 11. So you should divide the number of days, number of lessons from the number of days. That means from 17. Then you can take, you can study 2 lessons in one day. You can study 2 lessons in one day. Then you should write down the 2 dates, the 2 lessons. By dividing the number of lessons from the number of days you have to study, you can take how many lessons you can study in one day. How many lessons you can study in one day? You can study 2 lessons in one day. That means in 1st of December, you can study 2 science lessons. So write down the 2 science lessons you are going to study in the first day. Consider that 8th and the 9th lesson of grade 10, you have to study in first date of the timetable. And after finishing the date, complete the studying these 2 lessons and do all the exercises related to these 2 lessons in the past papers and put a tick after ending the date. Put a tick after ending the date. Likewise, you can divide the number of lessons to the dates, and also there's another page for you to write down about the intervals. In this page, there are the things about the intervals. Put as interval and write down the number of dates. You can take the intervals. There are 12 dates. Then if you can't study anything in that day, you can put tick in this day. And if you can't another day, you can put a tick here. And also you can study the things in these days also. Then if you have studied the things in these days, you can put the lesson that you have studied on that day. This is how you can maintain this timetable until your O-level examination. This will help you to increase your grade into very high level.